We're looking ahead to a special day for BBC Breakfast. Tomorrow, we're going to help commemorate a remarkable act of courage and self-sacrifice by American airmen during the Second World War and the actions of a man who keeps their memory alive.
RAF and US Air Force planes will perform a flypast above the Sheffield Park where an American bomber crashed in 1944, killing all 10 men on board. A young boy called Tony Folds saw the plane come down and he spent the last 75 years tending to the memorial in that park.
We're going to be there tomorrow for the flypast. First, though, John Maguire tells the story of that final journey.
On the 22nd of February 1944, the crew of the Mi Amigo took off for a bombing raid over northern Denmark. It was to be their last flight. The aircraft crashed into Endcliffe Park in Sheffield, having deliberately avoided nearby houses. Very few of the B-17 flying fortresses remain. Here at the American Air Museum, part of the Imperial War Museum at Duxford, you can walk under the wings of the iconic bomber. And for Megan Leo, a relative of one of the crew, imagine what flying on board must have been like.
I was thinking he was my age when he would have been in there.
Yeah.
And when he died, and just seeing all of that, I can't even imagine. There aren't the words for it, really.
Melchor Hernandez was the one who gave the Mi Amigo, my friend in Spanish, its nickname. His job on board as the bombardier would have meant him sitting here at the very nose of the plane.
I can't even imagine sitting in that cramped space with 9 other men whose lives are so connected to mine, and just remembering the names, I think, and knowing the 10 and knowing the Mi Amigo and having that forever etched in our hearts and in our memories.
The aircraft were popular with their crews who lived, flew and fought together, a band of brothers.
You're in there with 10 guys who you'll fly with all the time and you'll be living with them. So yeah, the camaraderie and if getting through mission after mission after mission, you know, you build up that friendship, and that obviously you look out for each other.
And those strong bonds of camaraderie remain among modern-day aircrews. This is RAF Lakenheath, the home of the B-15 Strike Eagle jets that will form the main body of tomorrow's flypast.
Well, these crews will have flown hundreds of missions, both in training and in combat. But this memorial flight over Sheffield is something very different, something very special.
One aircraft will leave the formation as it flies over, the symbolic missing man.
It's a very rare honor, and it's only bestowed upon aircrew that have passed and for special events like this. And again, when this got brought forward, it's a special way for all of us to honor all those aircrew, both American and in the RAF, that passed. So for us, this is not only a special way for us to honor the fallen Mi Amigo aircrew, but also all those aircrew that have passed leading up to those events.
We love the opportunity to honor the crew of the Mi Amigo, and the guys that came before us and were able to pave the way for us is a huge honor.
75 years ago, 10 young men gave their lives serving their country and ours. The flypast aircraft will carry their names as they're commemorated by their present-day counterparts, by their families, and by thousands of thankful strangers, lest we forget. John Maguire, BBC News at RAF Lakenheath in Suffolk.
And here's how it will work tomorrow. 10 planes in all, setting off from 3 RAF bases before flying over Endcliffe Park in Sheffield. It will all happen at around 9:45.